All right, we're looking, think we're good. Still getting used to this weird setup I got here. Hi, welcome. What's up? We got Goonie in the chat. What's up, man? We're going to be jumping in, kind of picking up where we left off yesterday. We did some crazy science. A lot of fun. Let me double check my levels to make sure I'm not peaking out of control here. Am I loud enough? Boop. I think we're good, right? I had to back it off just a little bit to make sure I wasn't, what's the word, peaking? Hi, guys. What's up? I think we're good. Okay. Hey, how you doing? We have Caleb. We have Thin Red Line. Welcome back. Hi. Hello. It says they adding horses. Not until farming is completely out. And, you know what I'm saying? Whoa. Is my mouse clicked down? What? How is that a... Is it because I clicked over or something and then it like registered the click? That is bizarre. Is my mouse? Hang on. Is my mouse good? We good? We good, dude? It says, is there cars coming? Yes. At some point. We're just not sure when. But yes. Very good. Welcome. Hi, guys. What's up? I appreciate you. Who was here last night? It says, oh, you're on PC. Yeah, just because my streaming machine's jacked up. So I'm doing this on my gaming machine right now. So this is kind of like the better setup for until I get the other machine back. I just don't want to have to mess with the audio on the other one because it's going to make it very... well, I mean, it'll make it overly complex, and then I'll have to switch it back, and then it could be... I'll spend all this time messing with audio and levels and stuff. So it's better I just get that machine back in. Hi, guys. I appreciate those interactions right there. You got the hearts rolling in there. What's up? Here we go. Here's a... Congratulations. Says, there a bot in the server? Nope, just me. I mean, some people call me a bot, a farm bot. Sure. Says, when will farming come to main branch? My guess is in May. I guess they could sneak attack us with an April, but here's the thing. We're probably looking at an update for... okay, hang on a second. Okay, so here's the thing. If we get it in April, I think we're going to have to see another update, and it would roughly be around this time. Because it needs to come out, and then it needs to settle, and they need to get data on it first, and then they need to be comfortable with it enough to push it to main. Now, technically, they could push this version on PTB to main, but the problem with that is, if they do, they're still going to have a lot of follow-up hotfixes. I'm not sure what the cost is for that as far as the certification process, but yeah, it's more likely the way they typically move, that's how it's going to be. What's up? He says, Russ, let's go. What's up? Clarence, what's up, man? He says, last night you had me laughing. He says, because of the triangle rooftop. Dude, did we go into the next dimension? Like, I'm Leonardo DiCaprio, and we're like 5 dreams in. Like, whose mind are we in right now? Right? We're going to go over some of that because that was exciting. But I think we might do our build out for our farming wedge first. Maybe. And then we'll work on that. Unless inspiration hits us again. And yeah, honestly, the way inspiration was hitting us yesterday, maybe we should go with that because the stuff we made was incredible. I mean, dude. You know what I mean? I mean, come on. And if we work it into this... Oh my goodness. And we could very well do it because it does fit that little footprint that we were looking for. So a lot of cool stuff we're going to mess with here. Let me make sure I have my old notes over here too to make sure, because I've got all these like old disconnectable notes and like offsets and pixel gap. So we need to make sure we got it. What's up, Zeus? It says roofception. That's what we should... Dude, I'm writing that down. We're going to call one of the base builds that use it roofception. Zeus. That's freaking so good. I gotta put it in there. As soon as I learned how to spell Zeus. I'm so bad at spelling. That's so good. That's so good. Hold on. That's tight, dude. I'm so excited. So like we have our wedge build that's because the wedge is really my go-to. A lot of people have been saying they've been using the wedge or wedge variation. It's really great for a solo or duo. Even if you start solo and then your crew comes in, it's a great farming slash flanking base. So, I mean, you can always use it. So I'm a huge fan. Let me make sure we get all these in there. I know you guys can't see this. Sorry, I'm just writing down a couple notes here and there. Okay, good stuff. It says, Rex says, what did he say? He says, you're my number one console Rust news person. Thanks, man. He says, do you know when they're going to put the horse poop? Put on the horse poop. And he says, no horses. It doesn't make sense. Well, yeah, they've put it in the loot tables for the barrels. And you'll see it on the ground randomly. So if you whack barrels, you'll all of a sudden just see like a little caramel shoot out. It also works on the water stuff as well. What's up? He says I'm bad at spelling. Dude, you're in good company. Okay, sorry. Just double checking everything. I made some tweaks to the stream itself. So hopefully the audio seems okay and like the bit rate is cool. Knock on wood that my internet actually holds up, so bear with me. Says I have a 2x2, and even though that's a good thing, I'm excited and wondering why I haven't been rated yet. He says, yet I did not put the armored doors on it. He says, maybe that's why. There's a reason why the wedge has outside doors that are wood. Very rarely will I stick the armored door on the outside because it also screams I've got money. It's not a 100% thing. Oh my goodness, there goes Steve. Bye. See ya. Yep, he gone. Says I got a question. Why is there so much hate for people who farm with paddles? It says not that I do it or anything. It says just asking for a friend. I mean I farm with paddles, so if they hate you, they hate me. That's okay. It's Rust. It's the apocalypse. My hey would be funny as a ringtone. It would. Should we just make it a ringtone? I mean, I guess technically we could, right? We'll make it real juicy. We'll do it like a recording booth. Ooh, this Rust console is so toxic but fun. I mean, it's kind of Rust, right? Oh, did we post this up in the chat? Hold on, because we'll get the question a lot, which is totally fine. Just need to make sure we put it up in there. So, custom, there we go. And we'll pin it. Does anybody know why you're doing it? Well, I mean, we do have a merch store, so we totally could. I'm pretty sure the storefront supports stuff like that. Fairly certain. Oops, I just clicked onto my own thing. Oh my goodness. Having this as the chat window, like a tablet looking down away from the screen is so weird. I'm sorry. Okay. I'm trying to... I did it again. Oh my goodness. I'm having the worst time with this. So that'll be pinned at the top as soon as I figure out how to, you know, do stuff. There it goes. Wow, that is not great. The way that's all set up. Okay, we should be good now. Razor's been on MIA lately. Yeah, he's had to do some some stuff. So he'll be back soon enough. Believe me, he's missing it. I talked to him yesterday, actually. What's up, Caleb? Thanks for the invite, but we actually can't do that because if we end up going to that server, we'll get stream snipe bad. So no servers in the chat, please. Appreciate the offer though. See, look, I just went to scroll and now it's giving me all the contextual stuff. Okay, jeez. Maybe can I put this on my left-hand side? I mean, all you right-handed freaks. I'm kidding, I'm kidding. Or am I? All you right-handed freaks. What do you think? Should we do the farmy wedge for a little bit, or should we do some more roofception? Well, I mean, yesterday was a landmark day. If you see this anywhere else, it would just be like, hey, that's cool. Use the idea, but make sure you credit Mr. Jade Monkey. And they can always hit the @ symbol Jade Monkey, no space, for the user thing, and it pops up on YouTube. So it's very easy to credit people that did the build. I mean, it's pretty cool if we can get this in the mainstream, you know what I'm saying? I should say, as far as I know, I think we're the first ones. I'm pretty sure we are. We're definitely going to put it into a build. So it's been watching Rust for 8 years. Nice, dude. Oh, we get the farming base? You want to see that one? Okay, I'm down. We kind of need to get it all like posted up and ready to go too, so this would be a good time to do it. It's the farming wedge. It is a variation off the wedge. Whoa, we got somebody down here with the super sticker. Thin red line. Thanks, man. Oh, is that a hippo? What is he doing to his arm? What? What's he doing to his forearm? Build a base with half walls and wall tunnels, it says, and snap traps. Ooh, that's hot. Thanks, Thin Red Line, for the super sticker, man. I appreciate that support. And speaking of support, if you haven't already, be sure to drop a like. And if you think it's something you'd like to watch, go ahead and turn on, or subscribe and turn on those notifications. You'll get all the goodies. Hang on, let me make sure my Steam thing is knocked down here. There we go. There we go. You know, let's get this one worked out, because I think we pretty much have everything that we need, right? We definitely don't need 4 solar panels for this. Even in a pinch, you could use just 1. Let's see if there's anything else we need to clean up in here. I don't really think we have to. We've got the fridge. We don't have that in there. Let's go ahead and get all the items that we may need. Thin Red Line says, you're welcome, bro. No, thank you. No, no, no. Thank you. I appreciate it, man. It says, I only got 58 cents. He says, I can't dono. That's all good, man. I mean, the donos are always appreciated, but it's not like, it's only if you're in a position to do so. Believe me, I get it. Things have been rough for a hot second in the U.S., so you know what I'm saying? I get it. I get it. It's all good. Now, I won't be streaming this weekend, but I will be posting videos and shorts, because I know I won't be able to stream. So, and I'll definitely be up in the comments and stuff, as I usually am. So, especially any channel members and stuff, if you guys want to like post off of, you know what? Actually, let me make a note here real fast. Sorry, I keep doing this. I'm going to be posting some community posts about different things for the channel members. So if you guys want to chime in, that'd be great. You guys get to see how nerdy this is. I mean, hopefully you guys find it cool. I'll be putting a lot of the diagrams and sketches over there. I always like that kind of stuff. Do you ever... Okay, let me ask you something. Maybe this is just me. Did you ever, when you were a kid, go to the library or like your school library or whatever, and find... I don't know about you, but I hated reading. Weird. But I would find those books. And they're like, hey, it's time for you to go find a book for a book report. And I was like, oh, okay, yeah. So then I would go in there and I'd look at like, I don't know what the name of the book was. It was so long ago, but it was basically diagrams of like aircrafts. There was like cutaways, and it was like a two-dimensional side view, and then like a top view, and it was just this thick book of these beautiful like drawings, technical drawings, but also like made to like dress up. So I always like that kind of stuff. So that's typically like if I'm doodling stuff. I'm not gonna say it's that beautiful, right? Because those are like colored and like those are like lithographs. But I mean, I usually sketch like that. But I always found those books interesting. And though, so like whenever we got the Star Wars stuff, they have like a whole series of books that are like in the same vein. So like they'll take apart all the different or do these cross sections of like the different vehicles and stuff in the universe. I think they're called like amazing cross sections or something, and it's just like the Star Wars stuff. It may or may not be on my coffee table under the glass. I'm just saying, pretty dope. It says, when's the band coming? Here's the thing, man. Jesse Thompson. Check it out. So, we were talking about this actually. Was it Razor? I think I talked with Razor and Bio. So, did you hear that Fortnite and was it not Modern Warfare, but the Battle Royale one? Is it called Modern Warfare? What is it called? I forget. It's, Warzone. They're also coming in with an anti-input spoofer detection, and I'm like, oh shit, it's coming, dude. You know, and then like think about when they do it on the platform level, then like on the Sony, like on the PlayStation or on the Microsoft or the Series X. Jeez, I mean those are the companies that own it. What's up, Slayer? What's up, man? This is lack of load. Move in. He says, when's the band coming? He says, I hunt down. He says, I'd hunt down the comic books. Yes. I didn't buy a PC Rust because my computer can't run it. It says the computers I looked at were $2,000 to $3,000. Yeah, that's typically how you're gonna have to. That sounds about right. I don't think that's overpriced. I think that sounds exactly where. Yeah, they're expensive, man. They're not cheap. How much you want to bet custom servers are gonna take another year? I hope not. It's definitely taken a while. I think because electricity was kind of blew up in scope for them, I think they really had a hard time because everything else was dependent on that. And because they couldn't tackle that the way they wanted to, it pushed so many different things back for them, including custom servers. And there's no reason why they would intentionally push those back unless they weren't ready. And they weren't because they needed to have farming and electricity completely in and running well. And oddly enough, that terrain update was a nice push too, so there must have been a lot of performance increase for it to actually be a thing. Know what I'm saying? Okay, let's do that build, eh? So I'm taking more. There we go. Okay, so we got a fridge, we have the box, we'll have a solar panel, small box, maybe. I don't think we need to dress all of these up completely. We're going to do a dry run so we have the floor plan. Down here, on one of the other builds that we did, which we typically do this, but I don't know why I left it out. They said it really helps when you have the floor plan kind of etched out on the ground. I was like, yeah, you're right. It does help. Says, don't forget you can make the GP berries. He says, yeah, I understand that. He says, wasn't added recently. He says, but I'd like to at least be in the works for the next update after farming. I kind of have a feeling, unless they run into something, because, again, I'm on the outside looking in. I'm with you, though, man. Like, I really think it's going to be somewhere around farming, like when it comes out in full release, or they're going to talk about it. I kind of, and I don't know, I'm just putting it out there. This is just my thoughts. I kind of have a feeling it's going to be around May. Like they're going to make the announcement, or they're going to be like, hey, a surprise. Because there's really going to be no testing for that, I don't think. For us, I think they're just going to be like, hey, we're releasing it. I don't think it'll hit testing branch. I don't think that's how that works. But I don't know. I just got that feeling, man. Because I mean, 2 years to wait for that is a long time. So if they go over that, that's you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying, dude? And it looks like there's enough progress for everything else. Let's go ahead and just go in here and make sure we have all this stuff. What's up? What's up, Phoenix? What's up, man? Custom servers will probably come out in September, it says, but the new PS5 Slim comes out this year. I mean, I'll take custom servers whenever. Sooner than later, but I mean, I'd like it this year. They pretty much said it would be this year. I just hope it's not on the latter half. Says, how do you find your info? I literally look up Rust in school. Oh, it's a lot of different sources and stuff. And like after playing on the PC side and knowing how like all of this is kind of like built, we have a pretty good idea. All we need is a couple little sniffs here and there, and we pretty much have a good idea. Pretty good idea. Yeah, so hopefully the encoding and stuff looks okay for the stream. Basically, I made a bunch of setting changes, so hopefully things look cleaner overall, I hope. Did we make this one a square? I think we did. Yeah, we did. Then we have the elevated entrance. Oh, jeez. Didn't mean to do that. This is, yeah, the building. Yeah, sorry. I got a little distracted. My bad. Let's go ahead and get the medium battery in there. I like to dress up that first floor a little bit. I think it helps give it context. At least whenever I'm looking at a build video. Those are the ones that typically, I think they help me the most, so I'm hoping it's the same for you guys. And plus, it's going to help us kind of get the rest of the pieces that we need for this. And then we can go back to roofception like crazy. And then we need a drop box, I believe. Wait, isn't this already a base design you built with the electric came out? Yes, but we made some tweaks on this. This one's basically the T-Farm version of it. And dare I say, I think we incorporated the extra stuff inside of here quite nicely. And it's a bit of maybe a version 3.0 of the wedge too. We've made some modifications a little slowly over time, so even if you don't add the farm pieces, there's definitely some cool additions to the wedge itself. So if you're using it as a primary, these could be some features you maybe want to add on to yours. I don't know. It's up to you. Yeah, and this one came off the corner. Is that right? Oh no, this was the square. This was the square. And then we used the triangle. That's right. Okay. I had to remember how we did it. Then we had this, and we've got the whole corner piece looking good. Then let's go ahead and just put this up here. And then we can get our frame action. I can't remember. Do we do knobs facing or knobs to the right? I can't remember. I'm working on so many different variations. Okay, knobs facing. Yeah, that makes sense, because then you can get up and put the stuff on the tray there. Yeah. What's up, Rexer? I appreciate the kind words. There's lots of great uh, Rust creators and definitely a lot of Rust builders out there. Like Evil Worst is fantastic. HGen's really great. Game Lights is great. Maverick is great. I appreciate though. That's very flattering. It says I use his base tutorials a lot. Thanks. Yeah, it's definitely gonna be a tweak on there. Yeah, usually I only do these base designs if there's like a feature added to it or if there's been like a big upgrade. But we've been using this so much that there's been quite a few improvements that we've actually just been using on a wipe and haven't like made a video on it. So this is kind of a good time to do them all because then we can get them all in one shot. Makes it nice, you know? I was gonna say, I feel like I'm missing a resource there. Ah, yes. Okay, let's get the wood in there. Yeah. And then sometimes, you'll see me like redo one, like if we, I don't know, if I feel like the video could have been better or something. Or if it's been a minute. It just depends. There's a lot of those builds I want to try to do over again, but we just haven't had time. Because there's all this other stuff going on. Which is a good problem to have, to be honest. Not a bad thing. Just gotta, you know, squeeze it in. That's what, see, is that? Maybe? I always forget to upgrade this. Why do I do that? So yeah, I love this part on the outside that's like all wood. It's like just the right amount of trash that people are like, yeah, I don't know. I love that. I like that. What would you recommend this base for? Solo, duo, or trio? Really, you could do, it's great for solo, it's great for duo. You can do trio, but you're going to lose some groundwork here. But this isn't a bad starter because it's got a lot of expandability. And then a lot of times if you're so paid, just go make another base. And keep these like kind of small and compact. That's typically how we roll. It usually keeps us off the radar for a while. Alright, so that's where the lip is. We'll come up over here. Oops, is this one flipped out? Yes, it is. Let's flip it back. I will just put some of the amenities in there. Although, can we fit that in there? Oh yeah, we just put the water purifier in there. That's right. Because we originally started with the crop plots. That's right. I forgot. And then didn't we go table here, I believe? See, it's a good refresher. Judas. Who is this guy? Oh my goodness. Who dis? Who dis? I can't see the name. I don't have it up. Who dis?
You know who it is.
Oh no.
Drop your pants.
Should I get in Discord?
Drop those pants. Maybe. He's trying, you know.
Alright, alright. Looks like we have a BioLazer appearance. Is he live? I don't know. He scared me so bad. Oh my goodness. Looks like a solo trio base. Yeah, it can be for sure. Dude, he scared me so I jumped. Hi.
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 Hello. I was in the neighborhood. I saw you were building.
Always. Are you live? I'm live.
I'm about to.
Ah, okay. I'll link you again. Let me know when you're live. big, beautiful man. I like those thighs.
Oh yeah. Spread them.
Yeah, I love it. I like those thighs.
They're nice and juicy, you know.
You like that, Mr. Dillingham?
I love it, dude. I think my favorite part has to be those thighs. You know.
Always. Ooh. I mean, we could always hit the missile silo later if you want.
Oh no, now you're just teasing me.
Yeah, did you get the right server for it?
No, I wasn't able to.
Are you... If you're going to, you might want to find it first to make sure you're all locked up.
I wanted to mess around with some builds here, actually.
Okay, okay. What's up? JB says, hey, monkey. Hi. Says, can you say happy birthday to Aiden? No! What's up, Aiden? Happy birthday. You big, beautiful man. He's like, I'm not a man. I'd be like, oh, my bad. You big, beautiful plumbus.
Yeah, dude. I think I'm a plumbus. How do you like that?
I like it. Missed you yesterday. I saw you were streaming.
Yeah, I was like,
The game that shall not be named.
yeah, exactly. That's why I didn't say nothing. But no, yeah, I streamed it. I was like, I got some OGs coming through. They're like, what's up? I was like, what's up? They're like, I didn't know you was alive. I get no notifications. I'm like, come over to baby.
Dude, that Spider-Man suit was next level. You know what I'm talking about. It's like, am I DC'd? Hello? He's like, hang on. Playing with my Ouija.
Did you see him? So you know that guy that like he makes jokes like he's like grab me that. You know who I'm talking about?
No, I don't know what you're talking about.
So then he goes like he goes like he starts going like he makes fun of it like he's dressed up as Spider-Man. He's like grab me that Spider-Man. He starts making fun of it and then I was like
What's that? You cut out? Or I cut out? Wait, dude, when people cut out, that scares me. Because I'm like, oh no, is my connection bad? Yes. I am bad. So what we did last time? Yeah. Set BioLazer. Alright, talk to you tomorrow. He's looking out there. So hopefully this floor... What do you guys think? If we did this as a floor plan, would this make sense? Voice. So you can kind of tell what goes where. Oh my goodness. What's up to hype? What's up? What's up? I think he's trying to say if you don't. Am I right? Okay, I'll mess that guy up. Watch this. Get wrecked.
can you hear me?
I can hear you now.
Oh, okay, for some reason I was talking and I'm like, why is he not?
I hear you.
Okay.
I hear you now. Ooh, woo. I'm sorry. No, I'm not. Yes, I am. Are you live? There you go. BioLazer live. If you have an extra device and you're on my channel, you can watch us both. You know, that does do damage. Oh, maybe not. Maybe not anymore. It used to. You took that out, huh? Oh, you want to go? Ah. This guy cut out again? Hello? Randy? Hello, Randy? Bio's gone again? Say, if you want to make out, say
What?
absolutely nothing. Oh, hey. What's up?
Dude, how can you not hear me? What is
You cut
going
out
on?
sometimes. Do you have like a push to talk or something?
No. No, I don't.
Are you low on
I
bandwidth?
start talking and no. Like
You want to
my
make out? Yes. I wanna
like
touch her.
there's a little icon at the top left.
What? Are you good, dog? You just cut away again. Let me go see if Discord server's eating it. Hold on, let me check. It looks like it's alright. Hang on, let me look. Oh, no. It's Discord. 100%. It's Discord. Uh, yeah, when he comes back. If is somebody over in BioLazer chat, just tell him it's Discord. Discord's having an issue. Discord servers are eating a hot one.
Man, what's up,
There you go.
Carlos?
Hey, it's the Discord
Yee.
server. I just checked.
Okay, okay, good. Cause
It's
I'm
not you.
like, dude,
It's
I'm
not you.
talking, and like Discord's picking me up, so I don't understand.
Yeah, it looks like it's got lag spikes.
Well, that's great.
Yeah, it's like sweet. My internet now Discord. Lovely.
Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody. What's up? Yo, what's up? What's going on, everybody? Whoever's coming over from Jade's chat. Hello, hello, everybody. Today we're gonna be streaming with the boyfriend over here. He's showing me a build. Is this the wedge?
This is the T wedge. It's about to be a new one. Know what I'm saying, dog? Do you want to see some top secret stuff though? Should we wait a little bit into your stream so like people gotta go dig and find it? I think
Yeah.
I might be the first person to do this. I think so. I don't know. Maybe. Let me know when you're like 5 or 10 minutes in.
Zeus, how are you, man? Welcome. Long time no see, Mr. Azus.
Hey, what's up, Zeus? Hey, baby.
And Mr. Zeus is like, what's up? Why is it not shooting?
Nice. Thin Red Line says, when custom servers come out, I'm going to have a PvE server. Do it.
You won't.
Hi.
You're gonna have.
Yeah, I'm going to Gotcha. Tinkle, tinkle. Hey, it's Discord. Discord's eating it.
Is it really, man? What the heck?
I know, right? Hold on,
Can you
guys.
hear me here?
Yes, I can. Hold on, boys.
Dude, Discord never fails, bro. Never fails.
It does. It feels all the time. Oh, my voice
First with the
volume is
screenshot.
huge.
Alright, show me this super top secret stuff. I'm ready.
I don't know, man. I think you're ready. It's pretty wild. You ready, dude?
A little ready.
I don't know, man.
Just,
This is.
be gentle.
I
My first time.
I'm just letting you know that it's gonna be like a. It's gonna be like a whole house coming in. You can't. There's no gentle. This is.
What?
Have you seen the movie Inception?
Oh my god, yeah.
Okay.
And the song.
Just letting you know. I think I'm Leo. Follow me.
Oh my god.
Are you ready? These are concepts.
I think I am.
These are concepts.
These are the new skins. Dude, we get new skins tomorrow, right?
I think they're just special items tomorrow. Oh, by the way, my chat, if you're watching this, if you want to see the farming,
Dude, talk. the way your character talks is so funny. He opens his mouth like wide open, like oh.
yeah, if you guys want to see the Rust farming setup and you're on my channel, check it out. I just put it in the chat, !farm. Okay, let's go.
Let's go.
Dude, this is where the chat and I went crazy last night. We were making a donut base, a Taurus base, correct? And
Okay.
we came up with some crazy stuff. I don't think you're ready for this.
Word.
We're talking double stacks.
Wait. What?
You heard me. Double stacks. It went from one idea to the next to the next to the next. And this looks wild, but like we got some crazy stuff right here. You're like, "Oh, what's this do?"
Hold
Oh,
on.
yeah. Take a look. Take a look. Fly up a little bit. Take a look at that. Look down. We're testing. This is not probably as apparent, but like here, go right over here. Come over here. Tell me if this is the chute to go downstairs. Tell me this isn't a. Oops, sorry. Right here. Right here. All right. You next to me? All right. If you're gonna go downstairs, tell me this isn't a ton of roof tiles to block you. How many is that? How many?
It's a lot.
How many?
Enough
You
for
wanna?
me to just be like, yeah, I'm not doing this.
We might call this the Wow Luigi. Is that?
The Waluigi?
Dude, look. Is that insane? Go downstairs and look up.
Yeah, dude, I feel like I have to parkour through this. Jesus.
Now, like, here's like, you would be down here, and then the chute goes up here, like this standard doorway, just if you come downstairs. And so the chute is, like, above. You know what I mean? Yeah. So, like, this would be the bunker on the first floor, and then your entrance would be up here, and then the entrance is absolutely slam jam-packed.
That's ridiculous.
Oh, it
dude.
gets
But
more
what's the
ridiculous.
stability on it, though?
Oh, don't worry about that. We're working that into the build. Oh,
Stability.
here, follow me real quick. Oots, ats, oots, ats, oots, ats. So the idea is like a Taurus or a donut type bunker. So I think we can work it into here. Now, it gets crazier than that. So like if you get to pick like where the bunker sits. So we're talking about like just messing around with this, like right here. Anyways, let's go back over here. Hello. Okay, so now float above here on the outside and just look at that. It's kind of crazy, right?
It's like a sandwich, bro.
Yeah, you can't get through there, and that's a lot of, we're getting a lot of stuff in the way there. And if you look down, that turret can shoot the ever-living out of you.
Yeah, but can they just Kobe nades in there?
Yeah, maybe. Maybe. Then we've got, I forget what this one was, hold on. Oh yeah, we're messing around with the halvesies. And then we got crazy. I was like, what if, I forget what this one was, but I think it's over here. We got some very crazy shapes that aren't normal here. Very odd shapes. I was like, well, what can we do with this? And here's where it started to come off the rails. Wait, hang on, let me double check to make sure it's in here.
Yeah, these are stacked on top of each other.
Yeah, look, is that pattern look weird to you on this side? What would possibly do that? That's two metal walls on top of each other. You see it on the roof? What?
What?
Here, watch. Here,
Oh, snap.
yeah.
You're talking about this. Wait, those are walls? That's not slope?
No, those are roof tiles. Hang on a sec. Did we get that one on that side? I think we did. Hold on. Is that right? Hold on. Let me make sure I got this right. Yeah, hold your hammer out. Can you actually? Yeah, can you see how it's going in between? There's like 2 walls in here. You can probably see it better on this side. Is it over here? Hold on. Did I mess it up? I might have. Hold on. Oh, that's weird. It's like
Oh
there's another
God.
wall there. They're stacked.
Yeah, dude. There was. You just destroyed this. Wait, what?
There was 2 walls there, dog.
Dude, they were stacked on top of each other. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Now imagine. Okay, so now imagine a stability bunker. The entrance is double stacked. Think about it. Double stacked entrance. You know what I mean? And then
That's annoying because even with splash damage, it's
it's,
not gonna splash on it.
you got that right. And then we found a way to weave it. And let's see if I can get the weave going. Hold on. It was like, is this how we did it? Hold on. We got like, we alternated like the square and the triangle, and it created this like braid of like different things. And I was like, bro, I think we broke the game. So yeah, we might have to rebuild this one, but yeah.
Like game broken, check.
Yep, check. We got it. We broke it. Let's see if I can place this one. Hold on. I think I can. Oh, that's weird.
Oh my God, bro! How did you? How did you? That's insane.
Oh, that's weird. Look at that lip. Look at that. Look at this. Look at the twig. It shouldn't be doing that.
Yeah, you could tell them.
It shouldn't be doing that.
No, it's not supposed to.
What's up?
Game
ABOEID.
mechanics
Thank you for the
broken
super
right here.
chat. Says, do you know when
If
mines are
more
gonna?
people know about this, I don't think anybody knows about this because if they did, it would have been patched already. Because this is not how it's supposed to be intended. I think.
Now look at that.
It makes it more broken, and when you upgrade it, it's not noticeable at all.
Well, you can make it all high quality, and then it's wild. Hold on a sec. I got a super chat. ABOEID. Thank you for the super chat. It says, do you know when mines are going to come to Rust Console Edition? I haven't seen any official word on that yet. But thank you for the super chat. It says, just offline by an 18-man. Figured I would come and watch you play. What's up? It says, love your videos, man. Keep up the amazing content. Thanks. Hello says, same. Thanks, buddy. Rexter says, it's late. I'm going to go to sleep. Okay. The Triforce base. Yeah. What's up? The Trucker Life. What's up, baby? Says, I'm totally getting a PvE server once it comes out to main branch. Once we can on main branch. 100%. Hi. Thanks again, ABO. Appreciate it. Dude, that's some breaking stuff. I haven't seen that anywhere. Broken. I love it.
If this is already known, they would have patched it already because it's kind of broken.
And I look around on the build scene. I have not seen anybody do this. It doesn't mean it doesn't exist, but I can tell you, I've looked. I did this in isolation, so it's like, you know. I mean, it's cool. People can use it. Just give the old credit. At Jade Monkey, no space. Do it up on YouTube. It'll automatically connect right to me.
Yeah, dude. Like, just give credit where credit is due.
Pretty wild, huh? Dude, we were just figuring out ways to put stuff on sockets that shouldn't be on the sockets.
Oh, I see what you're saying. And then you just happen to come across this broken build.
Well, I mean, it was more like we were pushing it to the limit, and then I was like, well, what if I mix a bunch of crazy stuff together? And then I was like, what if this works? And it does.
Jeez, dude. Having to toggle talk is so annoying, bro. What does
It
this
is. Well, you could try Discord again. Here, click back in. Hi.
Let's see.
Let's check the. All you gotta do is check the ping on the server and see if it's better. It's green now. It might be okay. Can you hear me? Pretty wild, eh? Oh, nope, it went to poopy again. Never mind. Yeah, it just went right to red again. So, I'm back here.
Gotta love it.
Yeah, cool, Discord, thanks.
Love it. Thanks, Discord. Love it.
Yeah, it's like, is there any major riots in the city where this Discord's being hosted? Is the server center messed up? Oots, ats,
They want
oots.
better pay.
It's crazy, right? So, like, can you imagine having that over here, and then your whole first floor is the bunker, or a bunker, and then the access is the ramp up, and it's all doubled up.
So is that what you were trying to mess with over there with the wedge?
Oh, no, that's the farming wedge. That's different. I mean, I suppose we could try to work it on there. Be some kind of turtle variant, probably.
That sounds like it would be hard.
I bet you could. I don't know if we'd have the original shape. I don't know how much we could keep it, but... It says, is this usually when you're live on YouTube? It varies. I try to do it whenever I can.
One that you could look
What's up, Johnny?
in the roof, inside, but not outside.
This one is actually Maverick's build. I thought a stability bunker was interesting for this. Because if you do this here, let me see if I get this right. And then, I think it's just at Maverick. I think that's his handle. If you search Rust Maverick, you'll find him. Man, I got that speed up over there, and it just makes me go all crazy. So if you take out, where am I? Okay, if you take this out, it should collapse the floor. It's kind of like yurt inspired. There was a whole branch of like yurts that came out about 2-3 years ago, and so I like and the yurts were dope. I think there was a lot of really great innovation, but then people stopped. I think they got horny for like another meta, and this one's really hot, and
So
I don't
is
think there
this-
was enough yurts, to be honest. Yurt
So
bunkers.
is this like to replace the doors? So you don't have doors, it's just bunkers?
Oh no, you'd have like a cap on top here somewhere, like a doorway, and then this would be kind of like your, you know what I'm saying? It'd be like, you'd have a cap on top. You'd be up here just kind of doing
Okay.
your thing. I think this one's called the Spider. I think Maverick calls this one the Spider.
The spider.
The Spider. So do you know when Rust servers are going to be wiping? Weekly softies tomorrow. Wait. Is today Thursday? Am I crazy? Is today Thursday? What's today? Was today Wednesday? I'm off a day. Hold on. I thought for sure I'm off a day. Today is Thursday. Oh, I stink. Hi, boys. So if we're going to show the floor plan for this, I guess we need to make sure the bunker part's all sealed up. Right? Is that right? Something like that? Well, this is part of the ceiling part. So yeah, I guess this is the floor plan. If I cover this up, would it be obvious where the bunker part is? Hi.
I'm trying to see how you changed it up.
Here, this is what it looks like right here. You were looking at last time.
Yeah, I remember you showed it to me.
I utilized a lot of the honeycomb space
How it
because
looked like how you could like sneak with like the little water in the back.
yes, it was such a good fit for this like space in the back, and maybe subconsciously that's what I was trying to do. Was like I knew the farming was coming. Dude, it's got a little switch right here. You just flip this and go boop. Go fill up your jugs full of lay salt, water. Right? Bring it back in. Lay salt. Yeah, I'm probably going to do a complete walkthrough. I just want to get this floor plan out and then, like, do a build, if you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying?
Yep, yep.
Yeah, I'll touch your cheeks. So, I mean, it's still tried and true. It's just a bit beefier because it's got the honeycomb, but, like,
I'll
other than
read you a
that,
bedtime story.
do it, you won't.
What?
Look at the upkeep on the other one. It's still not bad. And then the way you can do this,
It's not, I remember it was like super low.
it's still super low. You don't even have to like build the second story if you don't want to. You can still do all the farming on that first floor if you really wanted to. It's very versatile.
That's
You
what I
can.
was saying. You might as well just build the compartment.
Let me get rid of that helo. I'll be right back. Stay right here. The Easter vent's over here. I can tell the servers did like a internal reset because I have the server variables set up in such a way where these don't spawn all the time. And the Easter event turned them all back on. So even though the Easter event's over, these guys are still coming in. It sucks when you have 3 pieces of clothing and it just absolutely grenades the set and you're like, oh, hey, thanks. It says, okay, cool. It says, I solo for the most part. It says, so watching this will help me. Yeah. Trucker life. This is the standard build that we're doing. It's a terrain bunker. So the gotcha for this one, and the wedge right there, you can like click on it and then add it to your watch list. Or watch later list, whatever it's called. The biggest thing for the wedge is making sure that it works the best on a shoreline, and you just kind of like, you work it right here, and then just make sure that the left and right, the horizontal bar is completely submerged, and then the vertical posts, the thick posts, are the ones sticking out, and you're good. Because this is the part that needs to stay under the ground. And that way the twig never sticks out. Even though there's this weird effect that's happening with RTX, but it's under the ground. Actually, if we get under here, you can see it. And why that's important is because you break this all the time to open up the bunker, and you can leave that as twig, and you don't have to worry about somebody burning it. And that's really the biggest gotcha, so that video should give you a nice rundown. It says today is Thursday. It says about to be Thursday. I can't believe it. I was like, ah man, there's just all this crazy stuff going on. I just assumed today was Wednesday. I thought yesterday was Tuesday. Jeez. There's so much crazy stuff going on. So you can see most of the honeycomb is used here. Makes it very nice. And you can upgrade things as you see fit. You know, let's make this metal down here, and then probably metal back here, because this is representative of what you would have this upgraded to at some point. And then that gives you a better idea of like where the core is and stuff, right? I hope. And this, if you had an armored door, you would put one here, for sure. Yeah, and you could just keep that metal and everything else stone, and it still makes it a beefy boy. A beefy boy. Says, do you know when Rust servers wipe? We got that one. Says, that's why I love triangle roofs and the triangle, because you can do weird stuff like that. Says we just did last night. I know, it's beautiful. Alright, so let's get our walkthrough complete for this one. We've done the wedge a couple different times, but this one should be a nice addition. We've made some tweaks. Tweaks and additions. Minor, but I think they're nice. I guess technically you don't need this fridge here if you use on the second floor. Let me see if there's anything else we need to optimize here. Large crop plot, we don't need that yet. We've got the door, the double days. I think we have most everything, right? Yeah, let's walk through this so we can do some more science. You guys have any more ideas off top? Just real quick. You know what I'm saying? Trucklips is awesome. Thank you. No problem, man. I got you. And then if like the terrain bunker is a little, because I know the first time you put it down, even if you know the design, it's a little nerve-wracking to make sure you've got the terrain piece right. If you want something a little less, but not as cheap, but still equally as good, the saddle's good. It uses a stability bunker. It's in the same vein as the other one. Bunkers are great. The best. The best. Ah, beverage. Let's see if we get a. I don't know if we'll use this for like a thumbnail or something. Maybe. I'm trying to think if there's anything else in this floor plan because I hate having them inaccurate. It's very important that they are accurate. Very important. Excellent. Okay, let's see if there's any frame droppage. Oh, 6 due to encoding lag. Do we have anything else open? Don't think so. Okay, we should be good. Says, I just got wiped last night, so I'm going to watch the video and try to build it on Testing Branch. Perfect. There's Builder's Paradise on testing and on Main Branch too. So just type in build in the search field, and you should find Builder's Paradise. Good time to do it though. Yeah, I definitely try to stream whenever I have a chance, for sure. Trying to think. I guess we could put the wiring in. It might take a bit longer, and this will probably take about 20 minutes. Maybe, give or take. If I'm fast enough, but I want it to be thorough. Bingo. Let's make sure we're matched over here. We should be. Yeah, see, look, if you got a duo, you can slap an extra box here. Hot. Maybe we'll... Because I just have a feeling we might end up doing this another time as well. I like the timer setup. I kind of would leave the timer setup, you know what I mean? Excellent. Where did Bio go? It says when do servers wipe? It should be today. Good thing I wasn't going off my internal clock because that was off. You know what? I'm gonna take a leak, and then we're gonna do this. Sound good? So I have to take a leak in the halfway through. BRB. Ah, delicious. Hello. Very good. Oh yeah. Oh eh. Oh. Oh yeah. It's about to be Thursday. Today is Thursday. Yes, it is. I was definitely off. You could even turn this into a 2x2 version of this for sure. You stretch out that one side, but really it's still solid. It's all honeycomb. And it all works beautifully. Alright, let's do it, boys. Let's freaking do it. What's up, Davies? What's up? He says, what's up, Buttercup? What's up, girl? What's up? What's up? What's up? I did some crazy base build and stuff. We're going to go over the T wedge, and then we're going to go over and do some crazy brainstorming and stuff and try to add it to our donut type build. Air quotes, donut. Crescent moon-ish type things, yes? Dun, 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 dun. Hold on. Sorry. BRB. Hi. Says, what will we get this update? All the farming stuff. We got these, and then we have the T's. Just to name a few. Cha cha cha. Okay. Double checking the chat and the stream. Okay, looks like the settings are holding pretty well. That's good. This is the T-wedge that's made for solos, duos, trios in a pinch, but this base is designed to be put down in the first 20 minutes of a wipe, even if you're solo, and to open up the new Farming the Cultivator update, the T update, that's going to be out for us on the Rust Console Edition. It's been out for us on the PC side for a hot second, but this base will help utilize all of those things to get you up and running and get those all-important Ts that'll help you boost your scrapping and both your ore production. So let's get into it. Okay, so this is the T-wedge. This is a modified wedge, but this has all the farming amenities built into it. Now, the wood that's on here is on purpose. It's really camouflage to help block a lot of the larger groups from coming at you, and to maybe just confuse the people that are trying to, they don't know which way is which. Okay, so we've got a lot of different features here, and then we'll go and hit the upkeep. So we do have power in this base. You don't necessarily need 4 solar panels, but we've got 4 set up here. You've got the wooden areas here at the top, so you can expand your growing area here on the 2nd floor. We've also got these drop boxes that work into the inner core. There's your deposit, or I'm sorry, this is your withdrawal box, and this is your deposit box. And these are important because if your terrain bunker is sealed, sometimes it's so costly, especially if you're solo, let's say it's a high quality, opening and closing that all the time can be very expensive and sometimes cost prohibitive. So this is a good way to throw things in and out of your bunker and then respawn inside on the sleeping bag when you need to. I should also note that the wedge bunker base, or I should say the T-wedge, is a terrain bunker base. So it uses part of the terrain to hide the twig to knock out, so you can actually open and close your bunker safely. You don't have to worry about somebody hitting the twig or seeing the twig. So here's the bunker here if you're unfamiliar with how this works. I'm going to go ahead and use my admin powers and phase inside. Here's the inner core. Excuse me. And if you open this door here and you take out this twig, it actually unlocks the bunker itself. So you're good to go. And to place it again, you just have a triangle. Place the twig. We'll wait for the parts to disappear. Then you go over here to the roof triangle, back up into the corner. It will turn blue. As long as you match the materials that are coming through the doorway here, well, that should be metal. Yeah, it should be poking through. And you match it to the metal or stone, depending on what you have. It is going to complete the bunker all the way across. And so it won't matter if this is a wooden door or if there's a wall here, or even if they attack the top portion of this wall, it won't matter because it's all a slanted roof bunker, a terrain bunker. That's what makes this one so juicy. And we've got internal furnaces here. This is your in and out for your deposit box, again, if the bunker is sealed. You have space comfortably for 2 people. You can do 3, as we said. But if you have 2, you can also place an extra box here. That can be quite useful. Here's an example of some of the circuitry that you can use in here. This is where the battery is going to be stored in the back. And this is an example of how you might upgrade some of the interior here if you want to do it on a budget. And then I would say maybe high quality things as you see fit. Let's go ahead and take a look at the upstairs, and then we'll hit the upkeep. These walls right here are meant to be knocked out and then put up for like garage doors. These are just for the initial setup. And then right here you've got a furnace place and a couple boxes here to drop off, as your front door airlock has these nice camo wooden doors, but also it's a nice place to come inside and drop off your farm. It makes it very useful. And you can cook things and then go right back outside. These wooden doors create a single pass-through, but really it helps camo the whole base idea of like, oh, which door is which? And then you look at this as a bigger group and go, do I want to attack something with all this wood? Probably not, because it looks like you don't know what's going on. And then let's go in here. This is the main growing area. This is the one you would probably put online first. This is complete with a place to clone your best plants. Also, to clean your water if you have salt water only, which is the way most people would be operating. You've got a lay salt intake, which is your salt water itself. And then this water purifier here will actually clean it. Pretty nice. And you have your all-important mixing table. So you can add this right away if you want to, or you can wait if you don't have those materials quite yet. And it's a really good way to clean the water and use salt water. So it really opens up a lot of the shoreline. Because let's be honest, unless you're a big group, that's probably where you're building. All right, so let's go ahead and check out the 2nd floor here real fast. You've got more storage here. You've got a locker space in the back. You can cap with a window if you so desire. This is the jump up for upstairs as well. But if you notice, we have a doorway here, and if you kind of crouch under, this is where the other crop plots can be put. Even clean water if you're really starting to bulk up. And if you really want to up your production, you can start to farm here. You can even make this stone if you want to. And if you really want to get crazy, you can machete this wall out and continue your build out here to add more crop plots. And then cap off the top. Oops. You get the idea. Okay, so let's go ahead and hit the upkeep, and then we'll show you guys the floor plan, and then we'll work into the build. Let's go into the core here. Ta-da! And I left this loot room open because a lot of people dress these differently. I want you to see like what's available back here as far as space. Okay, so the upkeep for this, when it's almost completely upgraded, we're looking at 639, so almost one metal node itself. 2,601 stone, so you're looking at 3 complete stone nodes a day, and 538 wood, which is a tree, not even a whole tree. So really you're looking at 2 metal nodes, 3 stone nodes, and 1 tree a day. Totally manageable. And as you start to do this modular, it really is super cheap, and it's really good to give you that initial protection and then keep you slowly progressing through the wipe and adding more and more protection. That's why this is our go-to base, the wedge, and this is the T-wedge, the farming modifier of the wedge itself. And also you can put some water catchers on the top, but please note that water catchers are a nice top-off tool. I would not run your entire farm off of water catchers. It's almost impossible. So it's just a nice way to have some extra clean water when you really need it. But again, you need like 40 water catchers to really keep up with one crop plot. So just keep that in mind. Okay, so now here is the layout itself. We're going to keep the shoreline off to the right. So I'm going to back up so you guys can see this. This shows you all of the first floor with the upgrades as well, showing you the farming portion on the bottom here of the screen. Also the TC that's above me. And then we have the main entrance off to the left. And then we have the drop boxes and water entrances with the 2 wooden doors there on the right. So, okay, let's get started. Let's do it. Let's reattach. Let's fly over. Yay! Okay, so this is really the biggest gotcha for the wedge. The things to look out for is finding the terrain that actually is going to work for the terrain bunker itself. This is the key part of this entire base. So it works on most shorelines. It definitely works inland, but you have to practice this just a bit. Okay, so you see how we have the triangle here, and as I'm strafing into the land, we're losing part of that triangle. What you want to do is you want to make sure that the vertical beams, the smaller beams, the horizontal beams, excuse me, you see how they just disappeared, but the vertical chunky beams, the ones that are sticking out through the terrain there, you want those to stick out, but you want the horizontal beams to not stick out. So the smaller beams to not show, but the thick ones, the thick logs, you want those to stick out. This will be, I hope, a good placement. And so what you're going to see is this point on the triangle sticking out, but the other 2 are submerged. You can still see the tops of it, and the way you check it is you get a triangle roof tile, and you just strafe, and as long as that's blue, you're good to go. And we need to check the rest of the foundations here. So this will actually be the entrance of the bunker itself. And you want to leave that twig. So you're going to place a triangle here. That's going to be where the battery is. This is going to be part of the bunker enclosure. And then this is going to be part of the farm later. So I'm going to go ahead and pull way back. I'm actually standing on the bunker opening itself. I'm sorry. No, I'm not. I'm not. Now I am standing on the bunker entrance itself. I want to tell you the right thing. So this is what you're looking for. I want to make sure that you can place those all ahead of time. That's important. And usually what I like to do is I'll come out here and I'll test it with twig first if I'm unsure about it, or go to Builder's Paradise on either main branch or testing branch. Just go into the search option and type in build, and the build service will show up. Okay. So now what you want to do is, let's say, realistically, after you place this and you test these different areas here, you have about 5,000 stone, maybe 2,000 wood, and you want to place down. So what you want to do here is, this is going to be your main TC room, and this is going to be your main like spawning area, and then so this will be the doorway that goes in. So what I like to do, since this is going to be the area for the battery, I'll place that down here. I'll make sure I can make this stone, these walls here, and then this frame. I usually start with wood for the frame. If I can't afford this for stone, I make these all wood. I try to make the foundation stone, and then even before I put down the TC, excuse me, I like to place this guy right here. I don't have my wooden double doors, do I? Boo! And then I'll place the lock. Because even if you get smoked, at least you own the door. Because this takes a little bit of time, you just don't want to get capped in your back. So what I like to do here, because I have little to nothing, I'll place a window frame here, soft side first. Then I'll get my TC out, and I'll place it knobs facing me with the door at my back. I'm going to bring it up. I kind of line up with this frame right here, this grid. I push it to the back, and then I strafe to the left into the wall on my left. Screen left. There we go. And then I'll place a wooden lock, and then I place my extra materials in there. Once I feel good about that, then I can put the cap on top here. And again, if you're running low, you can use wood for different areas here. That's okay. This is more about keeping people off of your back first, and then actually, before you place this, you would probably get this one, but we're gonna admin fly in there. We're gonna back up a little bit. Here, let's put a couple pieces in here. We'll be all set. Okay, so the next part is a little scary, but hey, if you have a lock on your TC, at least you're good. This is going to be technically your airlock. So if you have enough stone, go ahead and place that there. If you don't have enough stone here, you can make this wood if you want to. And this is also where you're going to place a wall here. Again, if you can't afford it, you don't have to make it stone. And then here, you're going to place a triangle and then 2 walls. This is going to be where your furnace cluster's going to be sitting at. As a matter of fact, let me go ahead and pull back so you guys can see the progress now. And I can get a drink of water. Actually, it's a tactical cylinder. I lied. Okay, so even if this floor gets shot out, you're still good to go. You've got a wooden door here. I'm going to place it so it swings open. Lock the door. You're set. If you have stone, go ahead and place that. Now, what I would do is place a roof tile here and a triangle here as soon as you can. Make it stone as soon as you can. Do we make another wooden door? Well, that's okay. We definitely need a sleeping bag. So one of the major things you need to do before you do anything, you need to make sure that you place the sleeping bag down. I like to place it up here by the socket of the single door and then the double door. I try not to encroach on it too much. And then if you have a duo player, you can place it here, but really get it like, once you have it lined up, like smash it against the other one so you have enough room. It's really important. Then mark this as like base, right? Database or musical base. All right, so this is the other piece outside here, and we need to make the bunker entrance. Now, if we want to have this not get trolled later, before you place those triangle positions, those triangle locations here, you do want to make this wood or stone if you can afford it, because if you knock it out and place these triangle roof tiles, it gets hairy and you can't place it again. It gets annoying, so you won't have the foundation there. So let me just show you what that looks like. And let's go ahead. You can make this wood if you want to, but we'll make these stone. And then what we're going to do now is we're going to make a doorway here. And again, you can make this wood to start, and then we'll put a stone wall over here. And you can even cap this off with wood if you really wanted to. It doesn't really matter. As a matter of fact, it's a good deterrent because people just look at that and go, oh, that's trash. And you'll be like, yeah, don't read it. So now once you come out here, place a triangle roof tile on this piece here. It helps to kind of crouch and move up on it. If that places correctly, make sure it's a triangle piece and not a large piece, like a standard roof tile. Then you can place a wall here. Then you can make that stone and this stone. And when your bunker seals properly, it will seal up completely as stone. And if we go ahead and put another wooden door here, have it open towards you, this just creates a nice airlock here. As this door opens, it creates a way so people can't rush you. It's really nice. And yes, people can still camp you and stuff, but like if you just get started and you don't have enough time to get things going, this is a great way to like seal up your base. Leave this twig, always. This is a nice way to seal up your base with no metal, right? And just wooden doors. I mean, look, it's nothing, right? Like, what's the cost of this? 203 wood and 573 stone. Like, and a lot of times that's how you start a wipe, and that's okay. Like, you're completely locked in. You have stone walls all the way around, and this is what the base looks like. And because you've got this weird patched area of wood, it really throws people off. Like, this guy is in RP. He doesn't know what he's doing. So it usually keeps people off your back, unless you're instigating it, and then everybody will attack you. That's just how it works in Rust. Okay, at some point, if you get a battery, and I know this is kind of early. Well, you know what? We'll wait on that one. We'll go back outside, and we'll finish the entryway. So here's the thing. There's a lot of different ways to do this. A lot of times, I like to make the entrance out here first, because it just kind of helps with the situation of, like, keeping the roof campers off your back. But first, let's make our shelf in here for the inside. So we're going to place a triangle frame here, and then half wall, and then a triangle floor tile. We're going to slide into the base here. We just use our admin abilities. Then we're going to place a triangle here. Because this isn't part of blocking people from raiding, I just make this wood because it keeps upkeep lower. Because you're going to have wood anyways, so it just kind of helps with the whole situation. And I hope I built this close enough so we can actually make the exit. I think I did. Okay, so now that you have that over here, you can delete these twig pieces. It's just nice to have your shelf inside. So a lot of times I'm working on my furnaces and stuff at this point, and then you'll be placing them back here in the corner. So here's one. You want to make sure it's pushed all the way back, and push all the way back, and then up and back. And I don't place the window here yet because we will place drop boxes. I'm a big fan of those. And again, you can buy those at the bandit camp if you're running low or you just have some extra scrap. So it's useful. You don't have to put it in there, but I find it quite useful. Okay, so let's go ahead and make our exit. Our honeycomb? No, our honeycomb, yeah, I guess it's honeycomb in the front. Our airlock that goes outside, our front porch. So if you have the piece of twig here, you can grab another triangle piece and then elevate it just in front of the door. Then place one just outside here and one here. You're going to delete this and then make these stone. This back area here, this whole elbow is going to be stone. And right here is a door frame. I make this stone, but the next door frames are going to be wood. Again, it really helps with that whole illusion. And then have this door open towards you. Wooden lock if you're getting started and you don't want to waste the metal. This one opens towards you. Just so you see, it helps people from going deep on you. You know what we're talking about. I create the top tile here as wood as well. And then by this time you should have one metal door, whether you've recycled it or not. Same idea, open towards, and then place a lock, and then you're good to go. So if somebody is dumb enough to burn this down, they're going to get up to a door and go, we got to do raids? I guess we'll move on. And even if they get in further, then you're going to have a completely sealed bunker on the interior. So that's the whole idea. Okay, so let's go ahead and put a rooftop on this piece here. What you can do is, I do like to place twig up here and just kind of leave it. It creates a nice jump up. And then I'm going to make a wall here, and then a door and a door here. I make these wood so I can upgrade them later. And then let me go ahead and pull back so you guys can see this. Just what it looks like. Same position as before. Kind of see where the airlock's going to be for this top section. And then it's important that you leave this wood because at some point you are going to update it and then you're going to want to rotate it. Or you know what? Yeah, you're going to want to update and rotate it at some point. So yeah, I guess just leave that. I guess you could leave it the other way, but like if you want maximum protection, leave that wood and then you'll upgrade it later. These shelves right here are going to be wood. We're going to go ahead and make these half walls here. These should be stone when you can afford it. And then we're going to put a rooftop on this. Try to go a bit faster so this isn't as long. The wedge has taken many forms over the years. Then we're going to place some of these double doors. This one opens inwards, making it a lot easier to get to. And you see how we've created airlocks everywhere. And then it doesn't really matter if somebody's going to like bust in here because you'll probably know, right? And then at this point, yes, you can like lock yourself in here and seal up the bunker and you're good to go. A lot of times I place boxes up here. It's just a great way to, you know, drop stuff off, as we said earlier. Large boxes. Although I suppose you could put whatever you want up here, but this is usually nice for that kind of stuff. And then if I have the materials, sometimes I don't, you can place a furnace here. And then for later, I would strongly suggest collecting seeds at all times. It helps a lot. This could be a good place to store your seeds. And if you didn't know, yes, you can lock refrigeradores. There you go. So if you have the twig here, it just makes this jump a little bit easier if you crouch jump. Okay. Let's go. Yeah, let's add the drop boxes. It's a nice feature. And plus, we can also do the battery as well. Okay, so if you're lucky enough to get a battery, find a battery, or even just go buy it at Bandit Camp for 75 scrap, you're going to grab the medium battery with the badge outward, like the control panel. See that like rectangle thing on the right? You can tell because it'll be on the right, not the left-hand side. And that's the correct position. So you'll stand up here, and then if you slowly drag it towards you, you should be able to place it just on the inside of the, oopsie, honeycomb. And then as soon as you get it blue, push it back, and it just creates a nice setup for you for later. Nice, beautiful. Okay, so let's say also you're at the bandit camp and you had enough money for drop boxes. Let's go ahead and put those in. It's easier to place these when you've got no window frame here, and again, you can use this at your discretion. Some people like these, some people don't. When you place a drop box, the side you place it on is the side that hangs out the most. So because we're going to create this on the outside, I tend to like the bulkier side on the outside. So what you can do, and again, you can do this at various times. I have to be careful when placing these. If they're too high to the top or too close to the edges, you won't be able to place walls later. So what I like to do is, I'll say this is the withdrawal. So this is the pocket that sits outside here. What I like to do is find where the outer extents are. Because remember, we have, let me go ahead and detach. We have furnaces inside here. So it'll not place here, but as soon as it's blue, it's right in this area above the furnaces. So we're kind of feeling around for that right now. So what I'm going to do is, once I have it blue like this, I've kind of got it lined out. I'm going to go to the top and go, okay, I don't want to place it that high because I won't be able to place the ceiling tile. I'll bring it down so I know where the maximum extent is. So this is the top, or this is the bottom, this is the top, so I try to put it in the middle. And then as long as it's not like crooked like this or like that, we should be good. So again, I look directly at the wall, go up, go down, and then pop it in the middle. And then since that's the out, we need to have one that goes in, and we'll do the same thing over here. Line yourself up facing this wall, rotate it so you've got the 3 buttons on the outside there. And then kind of find that spot again. And then go to the top, and then bring it down, and then bring it right in the middle, and then drop it. You know you've got it right when you can place these on top. Just saying. So we're going to go back inside, and now we can actually put our windows in, or the window frame. So again, soft side facing you, lock this up. If you don't have those window frames yet, you can make the wooden ones that'll stop the raiders from coming in. So this is a nice way to kind of maximize that space, and you can still reach all of these bad boys. The furnaces in the back, and the other side there. Okay, I think, do we have enough room to actually do the top of this too? Yeah, we do. All right, let's go ahead and hook up the solar panels now. Again, this is what everything looks like. You can tell where the where the drop boxes are there on the right, but you can see our main entrance there, which is the wood triangle in the upper left hand corner of the screen. Bear with me, chat. Bear with me. We got this. Okay, so if you're lucky enough to have a solar panel, or you buy one at the outpost for 75 scrap, you can run this whole operation off of one, but I'd recommend at least 2. So the trick is to go northeast and southwest. So here's our northeast. So you have the whole day cycle. So this would be our northeast, and then our southwest would be right here. So I'm going to just try to get it to the edge of here. Here's our southwest. Bing. And here's our northeast. Probably could have gotten that a little better, but that's okay. We're going to drop our extra drop boxes and make sure we have a root combiner as well. And then we're going to go in on the interior and place a root combiner up here. Whoop. Then what we can do, a lot of times I put this on the interior of the bunker, like on the roof tile. And I'll show you why. So if I want to place one here, yes, that'll work for the 2 solar panels that we do have. But I always try to leave one extra slot so I don't have to like get back in the battery cabinet. Because usually once I get everything plugged in, I just leave it. So it gets a little goofy. There we go. So we're going to grab the 2 solar panels, yes. We'll make these, I don't know, purple. But we'll leave this extra slot here for another addition or a block. So if you had another 2 solar panels, you place another, what do you call this? Root combiner over here. Anyways, okay, so let's go ahead and just get these real fast. We'll bring this outside here, kind of put it in the crack up here, and then you kind of just walk it up the frame here, bring it over, and then you should be pretty close. Usually I put these in before the boxes, although you can pick up the boxes and do it. Yes, I'm using the admin tools to seep through the walls, but hey, you know, time. And then we'll do the same thing here and kind of just run them together. Keeping the cables out of sight as best you can, because it really hides what's going on, how much you have, where your cabinet is, because your cabinet is just as valuable as your tool cupboard. Because it means defense, it means all kinds of things. So we'll kind of just bring this down here. Same idea. I just punch them through the top. I like to keep it on the top here because it keeps things out of the way. Okay, so now that we have this all in here, we can plug this into the battery itself. So I'm going to change it to blue for the intake. Then we're just going to run it over here along the frame, over the wall here, bring her down on the inside a little bit, and then you can see where we staple it in. And if you're lucky enough to have a switch, we are going to place the switch as well. And for a couple reasons. The switch is a great way to maintain your power without any leakage, to turn it off when you need to, but also this is a great place to put, well, you notice we can't place it because our sleeping bag is right there, so we got to go up a bit higher. But the output of the battery always will go into the switch anyways, but again, creating this nice like airtight compartment here, so you don't have to really get back into the battery cabinet again unless you have to. You can, but like you're going to have a bunch of boxes in there and it just gets really annoying. So once this is good, you can seal it right up. Bingo. Now you're taking in power. You're good. Now you can connect anything you want to this, and you can connect anything you want to the extra slot up here. It's just a nice way to kind of like maintain things. All right, so while we're up here, let's go ahead and upgrade these doors. Where are you? If you ever do get an armored door single, you would place it here. At this point, you would definitely put a metal door here. Opens in to at least stop a raid if they do get in, or like your bunker's not sealed. We place a metal door here too? Yes, we did. Okay, great. Eventually, well, we got these all up here. I guess we'll come back to these here in a minute. Okay, so let's pull back so you guys can see what's going on. Not a huge change in the floor plan here. Mostly just those solar panels. So let's go ahead and mess with the farming section here. So once you're outside of the base, this wood platform is going to become where your water purifier is. Or if you don't have that and you can't afford it, that's totally fine. What you can do is just use those primitive campfires with the water purifier on top. So what I do here is I'll place a wall here. Is it triangle, square, and then another triangle here. And that's, I'll pull back so you can see that. Whoop. Now you kind of see why we made that other section wood. The reason why I like to do in this order is it's just going to keep things so you can use them. And again, if you can't afford these outer walls, you can make them wood to start. It's a nice way to throw people off. And even I like to make these doorways up here totally wood. I'm sorry, the doors themselves. So you would have your wooden doors open here. A lot of times as you upgrade these other metal doors, or these wooden doors, you would slide them up to these positions out here. And then I would put another door frame here, and then I would put a metal door here if you can afford it. At this point, I think you probably should. And then pull back again so you can see it. So you can see like it creates an airlock for this drop box, which is great. And we're going to do the same thing over here. But if you go in one further, then it becomes your kind of grow operation here in the back. All right, again, if you can't afford the water purifier, you can buy them. But if you can't afford it, by all means, just use that simple campfire and the water purifier, and then just upgrade it as you see fit. At this point, again, if you don't have a mixing table, this is a good place to put it. Did we make this a door last time, or was it a double door? I think it was single. Yeah, it was single, then we made a double door. So here's your mixing table. Let's go ahead and make our door frame here, our wall frame, so we can put a double door. I would strongly suggest putting a storage container here with a box under there if they fix that glitch, because currently we can't put it under there. Because you want to make sure you've got your water jugs on mass under here, because this is where you're going to be filling up your water containers a lot. So let me give you an example here. So it's nighttime, you want to go fill up because this is going to become your salt intake for the water purifier. You would come out here, you know, kneel in the darkness and fill it up with salt water. Be advised, any drops of salt water on a clean water crop plot will empty it out completely. And yes, it travels through walls and floors, so be very careful. So you would just fill up a bunch of jugs, you get an excess of jugs, and then you would fill this container up with salt water. And then this would become 20,000 milliliters of salt water that needs to be processed. And you'd pipe it into your water purifier. And then when that's empty, you put it in there. So yes, you're going to be saving these water jugs, the stuff you used to throw on the ground. And what's beautiful about this is because it has a motor, it will travel a little bit without any pump assistance. So what you can do is connect it right there. And it will go all the way in. So the black side is where the salt water comes in. Look, it's already doing it on its own with no power. And then when it cleans it, it will push the clean water out to the blue tank. And if you don't have anything upstairs, you can just collect it here and then again take water jugs and fill it up, and that's your clean water jugs, and then you can kind of do things manually, but it's a good way to get started because let's be real, you want to get these crop plots going so you can start making those teas. Okay, so what I like to do here is then I'll take this guy here, place it, and then let's go ahead and put a roof on it so we don't get completely robbed. And then this over here. I got scared, it went red for a second. So now you got a good place to work all your stuff. Okay, so here's where you would have a double door here as well. Have it open away from you. Then place this lock. And then here's the trick to get you started like immediately. Use the single tray and place it here. You can clone to your heart's content. You can grow things out of here. All you need is a light source. And light sources don't cost that much. I was like, where's the light source? I don't know where it is. If you place it here on this triangle, it should cover the entire crop plot. So as you clean the water, you can fill up this side. You fill up your jug with clean water, and then you can just manually dump it on this crop plot. It only takes 3,000 milliliters, not even a full container of a jug. So this is where if you had a good plant clone, you would slap them here and just keep cloning them. These are good activities to do at nighttime. And again, if you wanted to connect this wiring here to the other side, you totally could. Let's, I guess we could do an example for this, right? Let's just get a, one of these bad boys. Let's say you're in your core here, and you need a little bit of power for those lights at all times. Well, look no further. You can just do this. Oops. I guess it would be red, right? So this side here, we'll make it yellow. This will go to the lights, because it'll always be on, right? And then you just walk outside of your base while your wire cable is still connected, and then you'd bring it over here, and you connect it. And then it's not on because we don't have the lights on yet, or we didn't hit the switch. So now you can grow things all the time. And you're like, oh, that's cool. How do we take it to the next level? That's cool. Watch this. You can even take the output of this and then dump it into the water purifier. You'd have to up your branch. And then the connection's right back here by the motor. And it's not running because we have to up the branch. And so the light takes 1, and then that one takes 5. So 6, question mark? Okay, that's a lie. The light takes 2, 7. There it goes, I can hear it. That way you can run all these things all at once. So it's actually cleaning this water and putting it over here. And yes, the pump works both ways. If you have another storage container, it will pump it an okay amount, like up and over. So all you need to do is put a storage container up somewhere else, and you'll be good to go as far as storing all of this. I put this down first because, honestly, I'm always trying to get the teas going, whether I'm just collecting them and just mixing it here, which is usually my first step, and then I'll try to grow some plants here and just get the ore tea going because it's just too good not to use. Okay, so onto the honeycomb pieces. Again, let's pull back for a second. All right, so we're going to add honeycomb to the exterior, which isn't too much. We've kind of already done that here. But we're going to add honeycomb here by the bunker mechanism, and then we will also do it around the main TC area. Oh yeah, and by the way, once you upgraded this to stone, hopefully I didn't wait too long on this, you can flip this, or if you upgrade this to metal, you can flip it. That's kind of a good way to get it. And then also, once you're inside of your growing area here, this is a good way for you to upgrade the main bunker mechanism for the base. So we're going to go ahead and make the bunker chute metal. And so, yes, you can do it right inside of here, which is great. Okay, so the extra honeycomb here is now going to be outside by the bunker area. So if you have your triangle out, just make sure it's elevated like this. You can just make it stone. Doesn't have to be anything crazy. Do a half wall here, and then a triangle piece. Just make sure you've got it all sealed up, and you're good to go. It's just adding more honeycomb to the bunker mechanism itself and kind of hiding what's going on. Bingo. It creates crazy ledges for people to maybe grapple onto, and that's okay. In some cases, it's better to let them look around. All right, so this is the main TC room here. A lot of times, if you're going to add this honeycomb, if you don't have the boxes in here, I would say make this back wall metal, because eventually it will be metal. So it's hard to get to when the boxes are totally in there. So just a nice friendly tip. We'll make this stone here. All right, so we'll go back outside. And by the way, if you have the boxes in there, if you're outside making the honeycomb, then just make this wall metal. Even if you can't afford anything else, just do it. It's just you're gonna eventually do it. You're gonna do it eventually. And then each of these honeycomb pieces are gonna cost you 900 stone a piece. The complete triangles. So it leaves you like 100 for upkeep. So just figure every triangle honeycomb piece you put on the outside is gonna cost you about a node. So right here, you want to have a little bit of coverage. You don't want to have your back exposed where you're trying to withdraw or deposit things. So you're just going to make this doorway here, and then take your extra wooden doors that you have throughout the base and just push them up here. Nothing lost. And it's thoroughly confusing what's happening with this base, right? You just be like, what? So I'll do a nice roll around, then we'll do a top down while I take a sip of the old tactical cylinder. So here's the main entrance. Looking beautiful, looking beautiful. Your bunker, which by the way, we've upgraded. Let's go ahead and just seal it real fast. If you step in the corner, triangle. If you make it stone, notice it doesn't complete because our triangle is now metal. Now the bunker is extra expensive. And this is around, because by this time you probably have some metal cooking, or you've ground up enough. So usually I'll try to make this metal when I can. I only make this metal when I have an armored door, by the way. So this is usually enough to kind of get you in a good spot. Maybe you have a level 1, maybe you have a level 2. That's all right. You can place a little box right here. Boom, you're good to go. And like I said, if you're rolling duo, you can place a box here. If you kind of put the buckle to the right, and then you can place another sleeping bag over there. It's just a nice place to dump stuff. Anyways, this could be a garage door if you've got it. If not, you can do a double door. Again, you can set up your main loot area here however you see fit. Usually you can fit about 5 boxes in here, 5 larges. Just make sure you have access to the TC and this wall over here as well. At least this window pane. Okay, now that we've walked around, let me back up so you guys can see what that looks like. And we're going to add the second floor. What's beautiful about this is the second floor is going to hide that metal piece there and give you even more honeycomb and usable space for the main area here on the second floor. It's funny how that bag is just lingering. Okay. So the second floor is going to consist of another loot room, but if you so desire, you can fit a locker in this back corner. If you want to, you can then upgrade this. It's important after you upgrade it to then flip it. And then go ahead and grab your locker. Where is our locker? Is it construction? No, it's items, right? Items. Items, yeah, there we go. I just talked myself out of it. I was pretty sure it's items, but maybe it's not. And what's cool about this is if you bring it forward towards that stone section and then just kind of back her up, you can place it right there. By the way, since we're on the topic, if you want to upgrade this honeycomb area by the battery, now's a good time to do it because you don't want to have to go inside of that wall again. If you want to get crazy, you can also do it over here. And then I'd also like to do the foundation, just to kind of throw people off. Just have nice patches of stuff everywhere. It just makes it very nice. Okay, so right here, I'm going to bring this forward, right on the edge, and then push it back. If you do it right, you should be able to place a window frame right in front. And then soft side facing you, because the whole idea is if people break into this and you have a window frame in here, or the reinforced glass, it's going to stop people from coming in. And then you just make that stone. Then over here, it's just going to complete the cube. This is going to be a standard loot room, so just a half shelf here. And then typically I make things wood, but since this it really adds to honeycomb, I make that stone. And then come up here, make sure you cap this off. A lot of times I'll stick a lock on this piece too. Just, you know, making it more annoying for people to get in. We're going to place this over here, and then we'll load up this back area like a standard loot room. We'll just do it real fast. It doesn't have to be anything too crazy. Buckles in. And then I say get used to not using barbecues, because that's eventually going to be taken away where you can only stick food in there. So yeah, that's real. That's going to happen. So you place your box back here, this one right here. Oh, let's go ahead and put our frame in the middle here. Oh my goodness, did I just make that terrible? Yes, I did. Here, before we put that on here, this is like, I gotta cover this up, it's driving me nuts. So here's gonna be your jump up, but your extra farm area is gonna be back here. So I put a door there, I'll put a half wall here, and then a triangle piece right there. That way, it blocks this other doorway here. It just creates a nice way to like crawl up into almost like a secret passage that is the next room. That's going to be your farming area. And also where your clean water sits. If you're planning on taking this to the 3rd story, I'd say make this wood. If not, just make that stone. It makes it easier if you're going to knock that out and use this as your jump up. That's the rationale behind it. And again, as your double doors got upgraded throughout the base, you would move up the wooden doors up here. Just it helps with the illusion. And then if you do have a chance, I do like to put a couple water catchers up here. You can place them in each corner. You've seen this for the other base that we have. And sometimes this roof can be used for some of the primitive campfires that are used to clean the water too, so it's just a thing. Anyway, so we'll drop this here. And if you are lucky enough to get a shotgun trap, we'll show you how to set up back down here. Then let's go ahead and put a doorway on this and make it open outward. And let's say we're poor and we just have a double door, which is totally realistic. Place that there. And then you place more of your single boxes in here. I guess we won't have to flush out the whole thing. Again, you'll do this however you see fit. A lot of times you just kind of place these little guys here. I like to have it like this as a U shape. It makes it easier for this, but then when things get crowded, you can actually crouch in here and then do some more work. And it helps you reach this box over here. And then as soon as you get a window frame, slap that bad boy right there. You're good to go. Okay, so back here you can do a couple different things. You could put, I guess a mixing table, but it makes the doorway kind of tight. Although if you make this into a garage door now, it's totally fine. So that's why you leave these things wood, because once you've got a double door, the supplies to do it, you can just knock these out and do that. You know, one could be a double door. They can all be garage doors. It's whatever you want. It just helps with some of the, you know, security of the base. And then at this point, you can upgrade that wooden piece on the top here to stone. And then on the interior here, as we're upgrading things, this is the main battery wall right here. And the battery's just under us. And ideally, once people find out this is a bunker, they will most likely shoot rockets into this pocket. So you probably want to make that metal. Just saying. And then at this point, you would have that as stone. And then you would have this door as metal as well. And then if you want to start upgrading some of the protection, you could make that metal. And if you do have another armored door, you can make that frame metal, but not until then. Otherwise, it's a waste. It's all about keeping the cost down. All right, let's keep moving here. We're getting close. Yeah, that's more typically where it's going to sit after things are upgraded. All right, so back here you can place all kinds of crazy manner of business. If you really have a lot of growing going on, you can place a couple fridges back here too. So place another mixing table. It's entirely up to you. But because you got this nice little crawl space under here, you've got definitely a lot of room to do some more expansion. Again, I'd really like to do this as wood first, and then upgrade it to stone when, you know, you feel like you need to. If you're going to go the wood route, just keep the walls wood and then keep your top tiles stone. And then I like to put these low walls here, and then we're going to place a big boy crop pot. A lot of times this would be put into play after you've kind of established that you've got a good growing system going. Because if you're solo, that tray downstairs is going to serve you for quite some time. And you've got that there, and then you can place one of these here for more of your jugs if you need to. And I think you can fit one more in here, I think. I knew it. And then, if you're going to grow here, you need a light. So then you pipe your water and stuff from downstairs. Let me just show you how the clean water is going to work from downstairs. Mostly just clean water out. Not too many crazy turns and whatnot. Come up here and then just bring it around the top funnel piece. Back up a little bit if you can't see it. It says you need a water pump, but the purifier is acting as a pump, and I will show you. If you look here, it's actually moving it right now. So again, if you've got the jugs up here, this is a good place to fill up here and then dump outside. And then you can also pipe your water catchers from up here through a fluid combiner and then down into this piece as well. And then you'll connect your lights in the same fashion. Although to be real, most likely you would create a branch down here. Where am I? Okay, I'm in the core. I'm in the core. We go in here and then place... Oops, I already had a branch. Hopefully this isn't too all over the place. I'm going to place a branch here, and then you can funnel the rest of the power, or some of the power, over to upstairs for the light if you want to. We can just make another yellow cable. It's going to only take 2 power, so we can kind of run it here and then over to this direction. Then if we kind of walk outside, upstairs, through the top here, and through this doorway, we can make it right here, and then this cable should come up right to the back here. Close enough, and then we can bring it right to the light. Because the crops always need the light. And again, once you're good, you can make these stone if you want to, and then you can knock this wall out and then add another crop plot and some more storage if you want to. It's going to add to the cost, but I mean, honestly, if you're at that point, you're probably good, because I think you'll find that the teas will sell for a pretty penny. And if you're lucky enough to have a shotgun trap, I do like to place one right here. Since you're crouching through the doorway anyways, you want to get it really close to the door. Like that. So if somebody's just dumb enough to drop down, they get their legs clean taken off. So there you go. That is a good way to get the teas going for the cultivator update, the farming update, the tea update. This is the tea wedge, the terrain bunker base made for solos and duos. And let's go ahead and hit that upkeep real fast so you guys can see what the upgraded version looks like. And this is definitely made to be modified too. So by all means, if you want to make some additions or, you know, go modular, you can definitely do that. So let's go ahead and look. All the upgrades, you're looking at 2,405 stone, 783 metal fragments, 466 wood. That's 1 tree, 2 metal nodes, and 3 stone nodes a day. Definitely more than manageable for a solo, duo, or even trio. Now remember, since we're going to have the farming update, having farm bases close to the water is going to be a thing. So this is an excellent farm base as well, and a flank base and a spawn base. So even if you have another base design, this can be a nice supporting piece, or it can even be a main base if you want it to be. The T-wedge. Boing. We got it. What's up? Trucker Life says, this might be the next base build I do for my duo team. Do it! And a lot of times, you've heard me say this like so many times, but use these. And if it's full, go make another one somewhere else. Because if you get raided, you're not completely wiped out. The power of multiple small bases is a thing, for sure. that's made for solos. Is the T-wedge, baby. My preview started playing back. Oopsie. Boom. What's up? Trucker says... Sorry, I was really focused on making sure we got that done. So, you know, I record whilst I stream, so I need to make sure we had a good... He says, I've been trying to build along with you. Oh, nice. He says, simple and easy update. It says, the bunker section is easy to get down. He says, I learned a lot watching tonight. He says, thank you. Yeah, man, no problem. No problem, baby. I got you. I don't think we forgot anything, did we? That wasn't too bad. Although the build itself was like maybe 50 minutes, so I think whenever we put it out there, we'll probably have the chapters or time codes. These usually help out. If it's good enough, we'll use it as a real one. But I just want to make sure it was out there because it's something we're using, and I know a lot of people will either use that exactly or they'll use a variation of that. So, and you know, when the farming stuff starts off, it's sometimes a little crazy to kind of know what you want to do or how to get there. What's up? He says, yo, sorry, I'm a little late. It's all good. He says to the party, he says, I just woke up. He says, did I miss everything? No, you good. You can always like rewind it too if you want to. Hi, Bio. Are you alive? Wait, let me check Discord. Is he in there? Is Bio streaming? Is somebody over in Bio's? He's probably doing stuff. That's fine. Oh, yeah, I was thinking about something else today. I should have doodled it down. I was just so busy with stuff today. I was all over the place. So, yeah, we came up with some crazy stuff yesterday. Great. Good. Good stuff. I was looking at another formation for these floor tiles. This is going to be a lot of brainstorming and stuff. So, any questions, whatever, just throw them in the chat, guys. It's always good stuff. Suggestions. We always come up with our best stuff when we're all kind of cooking it together. Monkey says, wait a minute. What if minigun and rust? He says, I came into your stream joking about my fiance, Sushi. Sushi? You mean Slayer Sushi? Right? Excellent. Sorry, I was like hyper focused on that last build. So, I know Game Lights with a Z, no space, and also Maverick have come up with some really cool like torus donut designs. This one's the spider. This one's different. That's the stability bunker. I don't know why I flew over there. But it made me think about different donut types. And so if you kind of create like a shape like this and it's copied throughout the entire build, you can pick where you want the TC to be, and then they have to guess. And that's kind of hot. So we were doing that, and then we're coming up with different ways to do a bunker shoot over here. I can't remember how we do off top. How we did what is it? The triangle rooftop? What is it called? I can't think of it off the top of my head. Isn't it something like this? Let me make sure I'm not. Dude, when I get into this, do you like hunch over your chair or like on the edge of the couch or something? I do. Constantly. Like a nut. Wasn't there one that was like this? Isn't that right? Something like this? You just knock out the tile itself. There's another one that auto-completes the edge. Or it opens it up completely. Or you place a tile like this. And that's pretty hot. But it has to be freestanding as far as I understand it. Or does it? Wait. Does it? Oh, that's why you would have to do a free ball. Okay, yeah. There's another one that does the... Oh, I think it's offset. Okay, never mind. The shoot. Right? Can't we still do this? I think it's probably good if we end up putting a tile in here in the wall. Because then if you knock this out... So let's say this is all stone, right? Can't you just knock this out and then you're good? Right? It doesn't really stick to anything else, does it? That's what I'm thinking of. Maybe it's good, maybe it's bad. I don't know. Then you place this bad boy like this. What? There we go. And then you would have either a frame like this, or I think it's an open frame like this. Does the door even fit there? Is that even a thing? Yes, it is. That's what I was thinking of inside of the chute. 'Cause then it's like big enough to do what we need. Doesn't even need to be a crazy door either. But it'd be nice if it's on the interior, because the way we have it set up now is like this is pretty exposed. Although I guess we could turn any of these triangles into that. I guess that's the whole idea, isn't it? This is what I was thinking of initially. Again, I don't know if that's the best idea, but it's an idea. And then maybe the rest of it works in like this. I don't know. And then this is your bunker, right? Like that tile, that piece. And then when you want to get out, oops, you take this out. It's a thought. You know, it's a thought. Oh, you know what? All right, what's up? Reiki says, is this console? No, we're on PC right now, but all the stuff that we're doing, this all translates to the console side. It's just easier for us to fly around until we have custom servers. Do you know what I mean? Oopsie. There we go. Is that right? Yeah, but it's definitely all for console for sure. No doubt. Ryan says, thanks for the video, bud. No problem. Which one are you talking about specifically? Okay. There's another one where you like flip the vending machine, but it's awfully risky because if you place it incorrectly, you're stuck. I like stuff that's, you know what I mean? Like when you're under pressure, especially if you're solo, you know, like you got other things to worry about than placing that correctly every time. I like to avoid it when I can. Although this is kind of tricky. You just have to make dang sure that you're not going to accidentally upgrade that frame because you're going to be hurting big time. How do we get that to stick before? Come on. Oh my goodness. What if we did... what if we did two of them like we did in the last one? That would be dirty. It's definitely more tricky like this. How did I manage to get it last time? What was this sweet spot? Did we create another sweet spot because of all this extra shit? Does it not want to place now? It has to. Has to place, right? What? Is it not placing because of this? Hold on. Oh. I mean, I guess we could take the door off if we really need to. Dude, am I crazy? Or did this block it? No, the snap is just really weird right now. That's all. How did we get that last time, dude? We got that with ease. Did we mess up the snap? These little walls here so it stops popping out like a spaz. Oh, did I have the first one? No, I had the triangle before. I can't even place that when I'm up here. What? What? Well, that might be off the table if it's that annoying. What's stopping that? Was it this frame? Is it this floor? It can't be, right? I think I'm just having a hard time with the snap. Okay, you do it from the outside in. Okay, let's see if that works with all the other build on it. That's the better way to do it. Check. Okay, let's get the frame in here and see if it all works. Alright, so let's make that stone, and let's make that either metal or this. Okay, okay, then you take this out. Although, to be honest, knocking out a whole frame like this with no soft side is very annoying. You know what? I guess you could just do that. You don't have to do it the other way, and then you would have a soft side. You could just hit the bottom. Oh boy, what have we done? Dude, they locked it out, eh? Wow. Well, that's not gonna be viable if it keeps doing that. How did we get it last time? It was like right up here. Oh my goodness. Is it the doorway? I guess so. It has to be, right? Is it the frame? Oh my goodness, is it the frame? Alright, maybe it's gotta be free balling. That's good to know. Jeez. Alright, let's try it like that. Let's take it out. Come back. Apparently it's the frame. Yep, it doesn't like it. Okay, that's fine. We can do that. Oh no, we can't. It's not gonna block me, is it? Oh no. Oh no. Yeah, it's definitely not gonna block it. Well, that's out of the question. This is a farming update video. It helped me understand a lot. Yeah, no problem. I got you, man. Thanks, baby. This is an arc where you have to rotate snap points. He says, I wish they added that. Yeah, it'd be nice. Although it can lead to exploits. I think that's why it's not. Mr. BioLazer. Let me see where bio is. Hold on. Man, I mean, we figured that out, but man, it's kind of a boner kill. Okay. Like that. And then we do that. Okay, well. Other stuff took longer than I thought. For sure. I'm trying to think of the other type of bunker base. Or the other types of bunkers we have, right? Off top? Anybody? Throw them in the mix? We've got stability, we have terrain. Oh, I know. Let's do this. Give me one sec. I'll float up here. Let me just pop this up for a moment. 'Cause I'm not sure what this is going to show. So we'll DC from this real quick. I think we're good. This might crash a little bit, but that should be okay, right? Yeah. We're kind of bummed out I won't be playing Rust this weekend. I mean, I guess I will be playing it, but I won't be streaming it. Like, I won't be playing the wipe. That's why I'm bummed out. Although I guess I could Sunday. It's going to be super busy. Oh, we timed out. Ooh, Well, I'm glad we have the T-wedge out there. We'll probably have to do. I mean, we'll make that a video for sure, but we'll probably have to condense it down and shoot another one later. A couple weeks down the road, maybe. I just want to make sure that one's out there for people that want to use it. It's a giant chode. Da da da, la da da da. There was a good one here. Hold on. Where are you? Da da da, la da da. Oh. Like a rhinestone cowboy. I guess we don't need that on, do we? I think it's this one. There we go. I don't know what this one is. That's crazy. I don't know if all these work either. Yeah, like this one I don't think works anymore. Right? Yeah, that does not. Right? R, there we go. Oops. Oops. We have to load that again. Oops. All right, let's move on. Half wall, remove bottom. Oh, I guess it's the one that's that Maverick uses for the top of the chute. I mean, that's cool. This usually gets the memory going here. Oh yeah, I guess we could do that one too, but I feel like that one's pretty large. Yeah, it's pretty large. Pixel gap. They've locked up a lot of these. We have stuff available here that other people don't. Oh, this is with the offset, eh? That's dirty. That's interesting. We might be able to mess with that. This is offset, right? Yep. This one's freehand, and then it completes the outside. Yep. I guess, is that technically an offset? No, I mean it's freehand. Yeah, that's what the technique is. Despawn, unlootables. Horizontal pixel gaps. Oh yeah, I don't know how you would get this foundation that high though. Like in a reliable fashion. Hot though. Oh, that's kind of dope if you do it into a rock. Okay, that's kind of hot. There it is. There's the train bunker base. Cute. I don't know how well these work. This pass-through stuff. I mean, it does, but like this one doesn't. See what I mean? It's like, get me out of there. Well, this is kind of like, I don't know if this is helping. Ooh, what's this one? It's a shoot and then it's pixel gapped. Huh, what do you guys think? Stability, simple. Oh, I stink. Do you ever those farts where you're like, you think you're all good, and then you just smell it, and you're like, jeez, I smell like dog shit. You think it's not gonna be that bad? Dutch law socket override. Isn't it this one? It's essentially an offset. Yeah. Although it is sunken down. That's an interesting approach. We'll mess with that later. It's very interesting, for sure. Alright, we'll go back to our hoopty. Dude, I stink. I'm just baking brownies over here, just stinking up the place. I stink real bad. Hiya. I smell like crap. I stink real bad. Hiya. Well, I do like the idea of that procedural corner like popping out, so maybe we play with that a bit more, because again, I'm not seeing that anywhere. I mean, that's just one of many places to look, but I thought there were more. I know they did a pass and locked out some of these pixels. Sorry, pixels. Some of the bunkers. I figure if there's a way we can get in the back room and like place one of those tiles and then delete it. It might be worth it. So maybe we just focus on the donut part of it. It's raining. I was hoping we'd get some farming stuff, but we may not have time tonight. Yeah. Maybe we start sorting this out. Razor and I were messing with some bunkers that was like a chute. Not, I mean, this is different, but it would absolutely work. Could we socket override that side? Huh. It's kind of a terrain bunker. Kind of. So if it was set up like this, viable ways we could mess with this and knock it down. I mean, hold on. What, does this work? Now that I'm looking at it. So if we had a whole foundation like this. Okay, maybe. Yeah, maybe we can leave that. It's a ship. I was gonna say that better fit. 18, 5. Alright, what's that happen? 18, 5, 49, 70. Hey, let me relaunch my YouTube app. I have a feeling that people are talking and I can't see it. Oh, no, we're good. This does make for a bulky outside, yeah? That's what she said. Right. Hello, boys. Oh. You know what's really great? That pub burger at Wendy's. Freaking love it. So really, technically, yeah, we'd have to have a way to knock that all down. So it would really have to be this. And then it would have to be this, realistically, if we're going to use the chute. If. And then you'd have to be able to, like, knock that down or something. I mean, it's possible. But then you'd have to utilize this backspace. In a way, right? I mean, I guess you could. You could turn this into a tower and then just, like, it flips backwards. And then, could it be this? Oh, it's still gonna stick to that, isn't it? If we knock this out. Oh no, it all comes down. That's okay. Okay. It's not gonna stick in the doorway. Okay. I think we might have some. Can we still attach? Like that? I don't think so. As we saw in the earlier one, it does not like that very much. Yeah, it does not like that. Phew, we have really... I mean, I guess you can leave that open, right? I mean... That is dirty. So really, if you wanted to do anything with this, you could either use those sides or maybe this one. Then you can have... That kind of works. Hold on. So that could still be strong, right? We're just thinking of different ways we can actually use this, right? I don't know if we're going to use the build we're going to do, but I mean, technically, this is just floating on the edge. Come on. Hit. Yeah, to accurately put that down, it's going to be a bit on the rough side. So we can consistently get this side to collapse, right? This right here. And maybe that doesn't have to even be the frame stuff. Maybe it's just this. And then it becomes easier to knock out. You know, let's just put something goofy out there and see what happens. So it won't want those frames out there completely. So if we did do this, how can we do that next floor, right? That's the question. How bad is the stability up here? It's poopy. Yeah, it's poopy. But that works. Why does it not like that corner? It's a very interesting mechanic there. Is it possible? Am I out of my mind here? I mean, I might be. I'm just trying to see if we can create a platform with some level of stability up here. Maybe I need to make that triangular too, but alright, let's see if we can still attach it. Just, I'm curious, because then we could do something with it. Ooh. Now we're talking. Now we're talking. We just threaded the needle right there. Ah, shit. Now can I do that on either state? Is that what we can do something with? Ooh. What if that's the chute? Yeah, that is the chute. This should be the chute right here. Right? Ooh. Oh my goodness. Hold on. It's kind of hot, not gonna lie. Because it's off kilter. Alright, let's take that out. Can we put a lip here? Yes. Alright, let's get crazy. Let's just say this is, oopsie. Let's just make this stone. Let's get crazy. Okay, so this could be that. And that could be part of the chute, right? Let's get a ladder. Let's see what that's gonna do for us. Hold on one sec. Oh yeah. Oots ah, oots ah, oots ah. Privacy. Again, I don't know how practical this is, but it'd be kind of nice to know if it's going to work the way we think it does. I mean, yes, we could probably use a ladder hedge too, but it'd be nice to know. Because we could fit some stuff in here, right? I mean, I know this is a bit on the tall side, but if we could overlap the entrance, get out of here. Okay, now let's try this. And this. Oh, girl. Oh, girl. Oh, girl. I think we're onto something. So we could technically use the space back here as well, right? In theory. I mean, we could even make it a... Couldn't we technically make it... Oopsie. I just rotated that. What if this was... like... I don't know what we're going to put in there to represent that, but... is it under miscellaneous? No. It's under items? Here it is. The old chippy. Alright, let's say that's the TC. Okay? And let's say over here we've got... right? We've got, I don't know, a loot room. This could be a doorway. I just want to see if it's going to work. Because if it does, oh man. So we can do some wild stuff with these other pieces. We can work furnace bases in on this. We can do all kinds of stupid stuff. And then you've got like this crazy bunkered core. Oh, it's because I'm on the ladder. Okay. That's a little scary if you got this on the outside here. That's a little scary. We'd have to have something else sit there, but I mean, it's getting close, dude. Ooh, would that work with our... That's crazy, if that works. Oh, well, maybe that wouldn't work as a loot room. You'd almost have to have this open and then work in on the back corner. Okay, well, at least we know now. Because it becomes impossible to touch that door frame. That's alright, you can put like a sleeping bag down there. Yeah, now we're talking. It could be like this since we have the ladder on that side. There you go. Put the wall right there. Right, right, right. Excellent. I, the leader. Excellent. Yes. And this becomes the entrance. I mean, it's something. It's something. You could technically even put one of these here. Really make it skanky. Right? You got yourself a little loot room right here. Now I'm thinking like, can we submerge this and make this underwater or what? Let's get stupid. I mean, geez, dude. That'll work. Says I'm totally going to do the wedge next time my duo's on it. Do it. I mean, try it as a solo, man. Like, really feel out how to do those different compartments. Like, you know, you're like, oh, I'm going to do this piece with this, and it'd be hot. This one's dirty. I feel like we can still squeeze some more out of this. So when these are collapsed, it would be like this. Right? And you should be able to get up to the top. Oops. We can try a ladder hatch down there too. That might be better too. Give us a little bit more protection. Let's see what that does for us. I love this kind of stuff. Oops. It helps if I put the frame on there, huh? I guess. And then technically, oh yeah, you can just jump up to it. Oh, that's perfect. I mean, that's as much as like a standard door, and it's very expensive, but still. Ooh, wait a second. What if we made that the bunker entrance too? And we shut it off. Hold up. We could do that. We could. No, we'd have to make the lip out here. Although you could open it. It would all be enclosed. What? No, this could work. Oh my goodness. What if we did do that? That would be disgusting. The question is, what do we do with these outside gaps here? Right? How do we work all this in? I mean, technically, we could, oopsie, we could do this. Although we don't want it to complete like that, do we? Oh, no, we do, we do. Hold on. Oops. I'm just doing a different... That way when it's open, it's not like a gaping hole. The other question is, what can we do with these slanted pieces here? Gotta be able to do something with this. What if we took this off? Well, it should thread through the top as long as we... Triangle. Right, it should. Or not. The answer is no. Okay, good to know. You could still get some boxes back here if you really wanted to. You could do it. You could do it. You could put a bubbler back here. Can you put a bubbler like right there? Maybe. I bet you could. I mean, that's pretty wild. Don't you think? Alright, let's see if we can get these to attach in a normal way. Okay, off to the side, hooks up, off to the side, hooks up. Metal. Metal. And it covers right up into this lip, so you're pretty much good. When you're sealed, this whole bottom area is like set. So anything under here can really be super fortified. Do you know what I mean? Looking good. We can create some interesting cubby holes up here too, although it would be rather difficult to get it all up in there. Could we knock these out maybe? No, we still can't walk through that, can we? Could be triangular on the other side. And then what if we created the double layered stuff for the double wall stack? Oh man, this could get out of hand quick. I think we have a good base to keep messing with. Because we figured out a way to overlap the top, so I think we can find a way to overlap the armored shell piece, which would make this absolutely ridiculous. All we really have to do is create these small compartments. And like, we got a loot room back here. Boom. I mean, I guess those would have to be like super protected too. We got some options though. This is getting pretty wild. Let's see if we can shrink this one down, but I do like the start of it. It's definitely very promising. I mean, think about it, right? You gotta get in here. You don't know? Like, blocked. Completely blocked. Ooh. Alright, I see a problem with it. They can actually hit the twig. So this would have to be like a whole tile instead of half. But it's a good start. It's definitely a good start. It's got me thinking about how we're going to do the rest. To be honest, it wouldn't be so bad because then we can utilize more of the downstairs space. I do like the half wall idea though. I'm glad I came down the chute, right? Well, I think we're probably getting close to ending the stream here. Just because it's getting late, I started late, so that's on me. But we'll be streaming again tomorrow. Tomorrow night. Picking up probably where we left off here for sure. Definitely doing some more brainstorms because these have been fantastic so far. Love them. Love it. Be interesting to see how all of this shakes out in the future. So yeah, be sure to drop a like. Subscribe if you think it's something you would be into and turn on those notifications. And hopefully we'll see you guys again in the next video / live stream. I appreciate you. If you want to know about custom servers, I'll go ahead and put the last link here. Actually, I'll put a couple in here. We got custom, and then we have T, and we have farming stuff. So it'd be good to go. Yeah, appreciate you guys. Trucker says, oops, no, I got that one from earlier, but it says I'm totally going to use the wedge next time with my duo. Do it. Yeah, it was good stuff. We'll see you guys again real soon. Deuces.